Chapter 12:25 a.m. Hey there, folks! rinimt here, and welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. In the last part, we found out it was Camilla who was kidnapped. And it was a really short chapter. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lena what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla! Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate. I agree. Then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout? There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. Just don't understand any of it. Told you before, detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about this at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Arrgh! Oh, can I believe in you? I'm a realist! Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home. And I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. You won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? If she doesn't answer, does that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it! And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make? This not my daughter! Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanilla. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. I thought you might like to see him. So here he is! Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. So sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between the teacher and the student. It brings a tear to my eye. Trick time. Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. Gather information, see if I can think of something. It all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanilla, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. No such thing. Huh? I know 2 things are true and 2 things only. 1, he was given the death penalty. And 2, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? If the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. But Detective Jowd! I'm a death row inmate who escaped from how it should be. But... My poor Emily, is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute. Emily? Could it be the Emily next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's so complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be hard to admit she loved him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, but what with him being so busy? Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop constantly about me inside my own head! Flap the flag. Oh right, this is the wonky. According to what I heard, Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were laying in wait for her. But Emily didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead? Apparently, Emily and Camilla are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the 2 of them mixed up. My fault. I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right, you asked her to bring the music box. Camilla! Talk! So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Other kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. The minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple! Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla! What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. That the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. When I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Ella won't have to suffer any more after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't gonna end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is gonna ease is yours. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's Alma's birthday. Came home from work and she went in first. What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. The little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible! Camilla told me about it. She was crying. Said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Impossible move? Powers of the Dead. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. Powers of the Dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. If that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about these powers. No ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. The only one who thought it was. Good job. There's still time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Impossible move. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She's a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. First was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I've had on display for years. It wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't! It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday! The other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Supposed to shoot the arrow without turning around. Only made a change to the contraption and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. Didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. Adjustment to the scene? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because they secretly switched the gun out of that frame with a picture. Didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. One thing was for certain, that gun was still smoking. That gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean? And that detective still thinks it's a music box. That's what was in the box, huh? Got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. Only did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When it was all done, I turned myself in. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time. Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. Didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camilla didn't do it either. The true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Tempsic Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Fizzle, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I say he's enough for you to say. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. Little change of plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. Oh, you're in our custody. Don't forget. I'm back at the prison. Everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? We hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in. The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately. Resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. Especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir! So that should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death-Rowing? Trick time! Well, I see Detective Jowd all fired up now. But I feel like I'm under the gun here. If Lynn does come through with a proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. Gotta do something about that kidnapping. Oh. Maybe I should ask for advice from the capable detective here. Most likely a minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to him. Prove it? How? Now his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost? Yes. I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. You're the only one who can change the situation. Be a detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. Can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Yes. No! So wonky right here for the targeting. Okay, so we want to go to Lady's red apartment, I think. I'm guessing. As I thought. Little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, now kidnapping. The last link in a long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Zhao's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has relayed back to me in some way. I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Is that it? That's it. Wow, this chapter was even shorter. I barely could have done these two chapters together, but what am I supposed to know? It's my first time playing. I guess we'll save my place in time. So I guess maybe we'll actually have action next time, because I know there's a special trophy in the next chapter. But we gotta stop Zhao from getting killed again. We gotta prove that that Minister's daughter is not kidnapped. So he'll be like, yeah, no, stop the execution. So I will get that phone call to happen. So thank you for watching. Also, I forgot to mention at the start, but thank you, Capcom Creators, for the code. Really greatly appreciating it, even though these chapters are suddenly really short. What the heck? Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. Really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps with keeping content like this and more. Find links for that in the description below. There's also like a link down there, so you can check that out with a whole bunch of links. I also find links to me on Discord, and come hang out and chat and get notified of new videos because there's a thing there. Nice. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!